How is it going today? Let's kingdomize. Dwayne.
My name's Jazz.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Hey, we're here for Young Don the Sauce God, my worst breakup story, part 1.
Oh, you know it's bad if you gotta put parts in.
I know, you know it's
you gotta
really
break it down.
Part 1. If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on our social medias in the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe and happy 4th of July. Let's on it.
You remember high school relationships? That was terrible. I mean, it was a great experience, 0 regrets, had a lot of fun, learned a lot of lessons, but for sure show. But I mean, how could it not be? I mean, grown middle-aged adults struggle to maintain healthy relationships. How is a 16-year-old boy with raging hormones and no life experience supposed to navigate the delicate and complicated matters of the heart? But that's what happens when you put hundreds of thousands of horny teenagers in a box for 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. And that's what happened to me. At 16 years old, I truly fell in love for the first time. And I had the stereotypical passionate, fiery and drama-filled relationship that is all too common in high school. And like most of those relationships, they ended in a fucking inferno of pain and sorrow.
Don't they all?
So let's talk about that. I was 16 years old and it was the summer break between my junior and senior year. It was actually the first day of the SAT exams and I was standing outside.
I remember taking those.
The test to begin. That was the first time I saw her. Taylor. Or at least that's what we'll call her. She was this half Chinese, half Cuban girl, absolutely beautiful, with one of the biggest, brightest smiles I had ever seen. Instantly, I was in love with this girl. So I go over and introduce myself, and right away we hit it off. We talked for a little bit, exchanged numbers, and then before you know it, we were up all night texting and talking on the phone. All the signs of young love were in there. Fast forward a couple months later, and your boy is in his first real, full-fledged relationship. And if I had to use one word to describe it, passionate. And we both leaned in pretty fucking hard. Like, we were meeting up between classes just to make out. I can't even tell you about the things we would do in just the most ridiculous places. In the back of movie theaters, hotel bathrooms, in the car line waiting to pick up her little brother from middle school.
How dare you?
It was crazy.
Disrespectful.
It wasn't all sunshine and roses, my friends. Oh no. It was messy. I mean, the fighting, it was intense.
Oh, God.
And the moves we put on each other, absolutely ridiculous and always grounded in immature jealousy. Like, we were the look at each other's text messages kind of couple. I mean, if I even
why don't
saw
y'all just
them
have the phone unlocked?
for too long, I turned into a fucking caveman. Definitely not. And she didn't play games either, man. I remember this one time she had her girlfriend drop me home after school, and then she sent a string of text messages that went something like this.
Thanks for dropping down home for me. You're the best. Give him a kiss on the cheek for me. You better not kiss him. I'll cut your throat. Oh, love you.
But we really did love each other. I believe that. And although it was a roller coaster and the lows were low, the highs were.
She look hell no. Hell no, Jasmine.
You wouldn't do that. Come on. The roller coaster. I mean,
so one day, close to the end of senior year, Taylor was dropping me home after school when she turned to me and said, "Hey, let me see your phone." Now, by this time, this was a routine procedure, so I gladly handed her my phone because I thought I had nothing to hide. So she starts going through my phone, and first she goes to the text messages. So I'm like, "See, babe, you know I'm good too." And then she's like, let me see your Facebook messages. So I showed her my Facebook messages. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, come on, babe, you know I'm not talking to any other girls. So then she's like, I know. I just want to make sure. Here, let me see your WhatsApp messages. So then
WhatsApp.
And I'm like, okay. Are you satisfied now? I mean, there are literally no more things to check. So finally, she's like, okay, yes, there's nothing to see on your phone. I'm sorry I doubted you. So then I'm like, thank you. Damn, girl. I mean, come on. I love you, babe. I would never do anything to hurt you. So then she's like, I know. I love you too. You know, it's just sometimes I think too much about it. So then I'm like, it's okay, babe. I get it. Just don't worry about it, alright? Text me when you get home, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. And then right as I'm opening the door, she says, hey, you use Skype, right? So then I'm like, yeah, what's up?
He's nervous.
I know I just said I'm sorry I ever doubted you, but it would just give me so much peace of mind if I saw your Skype messages. So then I was like, I am so fucked.
Oh no.
So So a little backstory.
Who was she talking to?
I don't keep in touch with most of the people I went to school with in Jamaica. I don't use Facebook because it's stupid now, and I also
I don't use it
a lot of
either.
my friends back there to begin with. But there was like a handful of people that I still kept in touch with, 2 of which are girls. Now, one of them may or may not have technically been an ex-girlfriend, and the other one may or may not have been the girl I took to prom for high school in Jamaica. But it's not as bad as it's.
It sounds bad.
It sounds bad.
My girlfriend in like the 7th grade, okay? We were like,
Just
we didn't
still,
even kiss, so
it don't matter how old you were.
The second girl, we were just friends. I mean, I shot my shot. Don't get me wrong. But also, we were never intimate with each other. But we all stayed pretty close. So I would text these girls pretty often through Skype. But believe me when I say that the conversations were 100% innocent. These girls were just my friends. But I knew that if Taylor saw these enormous strings of text messages from these girls back in Jamaica, a place where I visit every year, she was gonna lose her.
Cause she know you don't go back over there.
The texts were out of pocket. And to be fair, I probably would have reacted the exact same way. So now she's getting suspicious
so you know
because
it's
she can
bad.
sense my hesitation. So she's like,
what you gotta hide?
Show me your Skype. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, babe, come on. This is getting ridiculous. Why don't you trust me? So then she's like, I'm not trusting you because you're obviously hesitating. Something. So show me your Skype. So now I'm sweating because I was pretty sure that
you better do some.
Oh my god.
You better do some magic.
Do some magic?
So
what you gonna do?
Please, let's
be Harry Potter right now.
But the girl was like, she was like, are you going to show me your messages or not? Well?
Ooh.
No. She was like, excuse me? So then I was like, I said,
no.
I'm coming. So then she's like, Don, if you don't show me your Skype messages right now,
we're done.
I am breaking up with you. So there I was, cornered with nowhere left to turn.
And he's like, we tried to break up.
Pull up my Skype inbox, and I handed her the phone. So she takes the phone, looks at the messages, and I'm like, yeah, this relationship is over.
Yeah.
Because there was no way she was gonna let this slide. So in a final effort to save my relationship, I was like, babe, it's not what you think it is. These are my friends. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, but I know how you feel about this. I promise I'm not up to anything. Just read the text, see for yourself. But she just sat there in silence, furious.
That's bad.
Eventually she turns to me and then she says, find out what happens next time because I didn't have enough time to animate the rest of the story.
It's okay,
but,
I get it.
Spoiler alert, I will tell you, this isn't why we broke up. Oh no, the show is just getting started.
Oh no.
It gets really bad from here.
That's bad. Okay. Okay. That's not good. Like you don't stay in touch with like exes or somebody that you used to like or y'all used to talk or whatever.
And maybe good intentions, but on the other end.
Yeah, on the other end. Because, like, think about, like, he said himself, because if it was him in the situation, he'd be mad too. Like, if she was talking to an ex-boyfriend and she's like, oh, we're just friends, he gonna be in his feelings. So, if you're doing something that you know that you wouldn't like if it was the opposite foot, don't do it. Don't do it at all. Or just have your phone open.
I mean, they shouldn't be looking at each other. They should have a certain amount of trust. She's
factor.
Like, well, give me your iMessage.
But
give me your Facebook. Give me your WhatsApp. Oh my God.
Y'all just don't trust each other because, like, he was that's a normal routine.
That's an unhealthy relationship right there.
That's bad. That's a normal routine for y'all to check each other's phones. That's bad.
Nah, me and
that's
Jasmine
not a healthy relationship.
Me and Jasmine don't even do that. We don't have nothing. I have nothing to fear. She has nothing to fear.
Plus, we don't go nowhere.
So yeah, I definitely don't go nowhere.
You definitely don't. I go out at least get grocery shopping. You definitely don't go anywhere.
Loyal boyfriend package. Just sit home, watch TV, play Fortnite.
And 2K.
And 2K. That's about it. That's all you anime
and sleep.
And sleep. That's the loyal boyfriend package.
And be on Twitter.
Twitter's
That's
lit.
It.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter because we're lit on Twitter. But anyway, guys, comment below. Tell us.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Deuces.